Hey guys, good morning. Yes, it has been, oh goodness, what? I don't even know. It's been a while since I've actually made a video. But as you all know from the last two videos, I've had some things go on in life, as we all do. But I'm finally trying to get back into my happy place here. I've been coming in a little bit every day here and there. Had some new, not upgrades, but some changes to my setup. So I'm gonna hope this works. This is take one. Actually, that's a lie. This is take 3 because I couldn't get my camera set up, and I actually had to build myself a little ledge in front of my window just so that I can get my whatever you call this thing, the camera arm up and over. So hopefully the lighting's good. I have the blinds up and I have the light on, and I don't know if that's going to work because I don't have my lamp in front of me. But my lighting has always been an issue since I use, my high-tech setup here, which would be my Android. And that's about it, just my Android phone. So what I wanted to show you guys today is while I was on hiatus, my porch prince came up with this gigantic envelope, and she stuffed it with a bunch of different kits from her shop, some letters. I think the video that she uploaded on this envelope letter thing was letters by candlelight. I'm gonna see if I can attempt to copy that link and post it down below, because I'm really not good at this. All I'm good at is nothing. But no, I can't. I'm not good at doing videos. You all know that. But I'm trying, because I like showing you what I did. Today I'm going to show you what I did. Plus, I have this really cool wax seal thing that I bought a couple of months back. It's really nice, and I'm not good at doing seals yet. As you can see, I've burned the ever-loving you-know-what out of this, and I don't know if that's normal. So if you have any suggestions on how to get the gunk off of this, because it just keeps burning away. So if you don't have one of these, I like it, but I'm actually considering getting the one that you just plug in, so you don't have to use the little tea lights. So you take the little tea light, you put it under the base, you put your little melty spoon right on there, you put your wax in there, it melts, it stays, melting. You can leave it in there until it starts to bubble if you want, and then when it's done, you just pour it on where you need it. And because I'm doing this on camera, I'm nervous, and I got the little bit of shakies, plus I haven't eaten yet, and it's already almost 12 o'clock, yeah. So excuse all my nonsense, as usual, my forgetfulness, my shakiness, and yada, yada, yada. So let me show you what I've done. So it's completed. I grunged the heck out of it because I've been in a grungy mood, and I thought I would take out that grungy frustration on this kit. So it is her kit. It's the letter, and then of course I loaded it up with a bunch of my own digital ephemera, original ephemera, some original ephemera that I have that I scanned, that I use for my own purposes, because I would love to make them into digitals, but I don't know how, because I've been collecting some ephemera, you people. Like, I've been doing it. I've been collecting some ephemera. So it's just, the paper bag. It's coffee dyed. I grunged it up. I stamped it. I stenciled it. This is a stencil. Don't know where I got it. And then I did some little decorating up here. This is this is not cheesecloth. This is like a potato sack bag, and I just cut it up. And then I did some slow stitching on there and some seam binding flowers. But in the bag, there's a lot of goodies. You know what? Let's save the bag for later. This envelope doesn't look like this when you buy her digital. It actually looks really pretty, but I destroyed it. I distressed it. I inked it. I sprayed it. I wanted to have it look, old, and I gave it some water stain, and I just wanted it to look old and vintage and grungy. So then I printed out her kits. I think I bought 2 or 3 of them. I made a bunch of stuff, and just like I said, just distressed everything. But I wanted to leave the sealing of everything, because that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to seal all these envelopes, so with the wax seal that I have. So what I did was I saved that for last. It's already up and available in my shop, but I'm gonna seal them anyway, and I wanted to do it on camera, so that you could see what a mess up I make of things, and I actually, you know, busy making messes. So in here, I love this envelope. In this envelope held all that stuff, and probably could hold more if I laid it out properly. But do you guys see how big this thing is? I absolutely love this. This was genius of her. I just love it. Probably gonna make a bunch more. But you see how distressed it is, and then I did a little bit of fake burning there to make it look like it got close to a fire. I don't know. I just loved it. So I loaded it up. I'm selling it in my store as an ephemera kit. And then I'm probably not gonna go through everything because it's just too much. There is 120 pieces of ephemera in this ephemera kit that I've put together. So it's just a bunch of stuff printed out on coffee dyed paper. Obviously distressed it some more, did some sewing, but I just wanted to run through it really quick. This is I'm not gonna untie everything. This is just some cards that came with one of her kits. I left them, all 3 of them together, did a little punch and stuck a little string in there. But I'm just gonna go through the ephemera as quick as I can. Again, most of it is digital ephemera that was from my porch prints. Some of it is my own ephemera that I've printed up, scanned, and reprinted. This is definitely hers. I love these little letters. Some of it is original ephemera, but everything is coffee dyed, distressed. I'm stressed. It's de-stressed. Put that over here. Then a little pad I made. Memories and some jute cord, and it's just a little, what's that? That doesn't belong there. Just a little notepad. Very distressed. Some more ephemera, printed out on coffee dyed paper. Then more distressing. Some receipts. And I'm not when you see hers from My Porch Prints, oh my God, she's so creative. I'm not that creative. I'm just not. And then my head, you know, it's not in the right place still. So after my pug passed, a month later, my Shih Tzu passed from cancer. So pug passed in May. Shih Tzu passed in July. I was a hot mess till now. I just am. These are some of my vintage stamps. These are original. So I put them in this little teeny tiny envelope. How cute is the little envelopes? Envelopes. I think they're the cutest things. Not good to handle when you are diabetic and your sugar's low and you're all shaky. So this is, I'm going to put a little seal. Then this envelope, I believe, is part of her kit. And I just stuck some of those little tiny postcards in there. Thought they were cute. Very cute. I love it. Oh, there's more. There's more. Yes, there is more. Aren't they cute? They're so little. But I like, you know, that they fit all right in there. And that's pretty much what I did. I just made a bunch of little things to stick in these envelopes. This is another one of her kits. There's some more cards, some tags. I just left them the way they are. I just printed them out. Coffee dyed. Distressed. So basically this video is me showing you what's in this package of mine. all the stuff that I stuck in there. This is, I think, another 3, maybe 4 little tags like the other ones. I just left them together, put a little hole, put a little string back here. I think they're the cutest things ever. My hands don't like me working with little things, but they're just the cutest ever. So this is another envelope. I believe this is her envelope from one of her other kits. Then all these stamps, they are digital stamps. They're not original stamps, but they've all been printed out on coffee dyed paper. Distressed even more than the coffee dyed paper was, because like I said, I love the grunge. The grungier it is, the better for me. I like it. Not everybody. It's not everybody's cup of tea, but I like old. I like vintage. I like grunge. I like messy. You should see my hands when I do this. Ooh. Between spritzing and water and inking and distressing, it's it's messy. Then I have these are just some more stamps. Again, these are more digital stamps. I distressed them, put them on coffee dyed paper. They're good. I would personally probably use these just for creating, like whatever you create. You could just decorate with those stamps. Another envelope. Now all these envelopes I'm going to put a wax seal on all of them, but what I'm going to do first is practice, because I've used it maybe 3 times and I'm horrible at it. So I'm going to go probably I'm going to try to pause and come back, but that usually doesn't work for me on my phone. So most likely I will just upload another video later of stamp putting, sealing everything. There is a fly in here and he's driving me crazy. Another little envelope. Oh, but you know what she did have in this kit? She had these tiny little flower circles. So maybe on a few of these, excuse me, instead of sealing them with a stamp, or maybe I'll put this on top of the wax and then press down on it, because I like the wax seals. I do. So there's some stamps in here. Oops, which go? Not stamps. Some tickets. They've been distressed. Oh boy, yeah. You know what? I'm gonna actually go offline when I'm done. Have some lunch. I'm not so shaky when I'm doing the stamps, because who wants to see, nobody. I know I don't like seeing it. I don't like feeling it. This is just another one of her kits. I left it the way it was. Just distressed it. And put this card in here. This one I'm not probably going to be able to yeah, I'll figure something out with that one. That's not getting sealed. Oh, that fly. There is a fly. Where are my cats? I have useless cats. They don't help me with these flies. Aren't they supposed to chase those flies down and eat them? Here is an envelope full of postcards. They're all been distressed, coffee dyed. I inked them up, distressed the poop out of them. Then the same for the envelope. I distressed the envelope. I think on the envelope I did printing coffee dyed. I have coffee dyed paper that I did scan, so I use that sometimes when I don't have coffee dyed, anything coffee dyed. It's another envelope. I put some of those stamps on here. And inside there's some more digis. Just stuck these 2 in there. Distressed. Distress. This craft has opened up something in me. I never knew before I started doing any kind of journals how I just love, now anyway, I love vintage, old things that are like falling apart, grungy old things. I just do. This envelope is so cute. Another one in one of her kits. I bought several kits. I was a little bored, so I bought a lot of kits. And then some of her ephemera cards. This one I just back to it. Oops. And that's coffee dyed. Lots of journaling on here. This is, between her inspiration and everything else extra that I have added to this. There is so much writing room. I did this one already. There's lots of writing room. So I left that the way it is. Or was it? No, I don't remember. Anyway, printed this out on coffee dyed paper. And then I stuck some more ephemera in there. Coffee dyed. Distressed it so it looks real grungy. Lots of writing room. So I think this would be good for somebody that has a journal already and just wants to, you know, add some extra stuff in there for writing room. Or if you purchase a journal, you know how it works. There's a lot of stuff to write in, lots of stuff. And every piece of the ephemera, I didn't double like print on both sides. I left all the ephemera blank for journaling room. You can stick it in a journal that's already made, or make your own journal. If you're making your own journals, it's good to add to your stash if you like that vintage grungy look. I remember when I first started, that's what I did. Excuse me. And that's what I did. When I first started making journals, I didn't even know what ephemera was. I didn't know what it meant, but I knew that I wanted a lot of writing room. One of these days, I'm going to do a video of the very first journal I made, almost 2.5, maybe 3 years ago now. Oh my goodness, what a shabby, dilapidated looking, and I don't use it because it's so, I just didn't know what I was doing. I didn't even know that you could go on YouTube, and this is how foolish I am. I didn't know that you can go on YouTube and put in like how to make, how to do that. I just saw a junk journal. I don't remember where it was. I think it was on Pinterest. And I was like, the woman wrote some description, how she made it and everything. I was like, get out of town. I said, I have so many books, so many old books. I have tons of paper. I can do this. And I tried it, loved it. I love doing this. I love it. It's relaxing. It gives me joy. I'm sure everyone has their own reasons, but I went from crocheting. I have some health issues. I stay home. I don't work. 53 years old. Isn't that great? I can't work. And the sad part is I want to go to work. I want to go out, and I like doing physical stuff. I've done office management. I've done corporate. I've done warehouse. I've done it all. And I noticed that the more physical I am, of course, the better I feel. That's the way it is. But since I've not been able to work because I have too many things to go into today, but I picked up crocheting because I crocheted as a kid with my grandma, and then I did that for years, and then this fell in my lap, and I haven't seen yarn since, except for occasionally when I'll crochet some flowers. But that's pretty much the entire kit, my entire vintage ephemera kit that I'm putting up on my Etsy shop. But I just wanted to show you guys this. It's just, I love it. And I just lied to you again. Told you that was it. It's not it. This video is going to be way, way, way too long. Let's go through this quicker. So just tie this bundle up with some lace, or not lace, some ribbon. I made this little tiny journal. Grungy. Distressy, just blank for journaling. Also have, with her large envelope, comes a smaller one. Can't fit as much in it, but who cares? It's fabulous. And then there's just some more goodies in here. This is going here. Let me leave these separate. So then this is just an old vintage book page out of a German book from 1891. That is an original. This is digitals. Back to coffee dyed, or rather printed out on coffee dyed paper. Aren't they great? I just love the grudge it as much as you possibly can. I like it. I don't know why. I just do. And then another old book page. This is English, I believe. I think it's time for an upgrade on my readers here. They're not reading too well. Okay, so that's going back in this envelope here. This is original. It's really thick cardboard. Didn't have to do much to this at all because it's already pretty old. 1975. Not that vintage, but it is vintage. It is from Keyport, New Jersey, and so I'm from New Jersey, so I have some vintage ephemera from Jersey. And there, this is another one of those letters. Coffee died. Distressing. Should I open this? I probably shouldn't, but I'm gonna, because I think I tied it in a little bitty knot. But you know what? I have more, so I don't care. I tied it in a bitty knot because I didn't think I was gonna do a flip through. Didn't think I was gonna do a video of this, but this is definitely not a flip through, right? This is just looky, all the goodies. Lots of ephemera, lots of digitals. I printed all out on coffee dyed paper. These were really dark. That's the way they came. I left them as they are, and I just made them more grungy than they were when I downloaded them. I don't know what's going on with my throat. And then the envelope is, of course, coffee dyed. I stamped it, distressed it. Just a place to tuck the longer ones on. Vintage grungy. Have I told you lately how much I love vintage grungy? I hope everyone is doing well. I am definitely doing better. And that's not over yet, but I'm doing better. It's gorgeous here. I wish I could do this outside, to be honest with you, because it's the light outside is so much better than the light I get in this room. I'll tell you, it's horrible. Was this in here? This was in here. Okay, so I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna have lunch, and I'll see you guys when I come back from that. Hopefully this video, take 3 technically, will work and I can upload it and then show you all this wonderful. I just love it. There's just so much. Look at it. There's just so much. This is a lot. This is a lot. I think this is a lot. It's a lot, people. Now I messed it up. Now I gotta fix it and decide what's going where again. So I will be back. Thank you for watching.